this video is going to hopefully help you understand how to trick yourself into doing work that you want to do and how to actually understand the amount of money that you can get paid to do specific work. This actually came as a result of talking through one of our Evolve community chats, and then it came up again when I asked someone who was in the community, basically messaged me saying my performance is going down, I'm not sure what's going on, and maybe this has been relatable for a lot of you. I said, well, hey, how many winning ads have you made in the last 30 days? And he said, well, 0. And I said, okay, well, how many ads have you made in general? And he said, well, I haven't really made any at all. Obviously, I was like, well, number one, that's kind of the problem. But number two, I could tell that it wasn't actually a like knowing what to do kind of scenario. It was, he knew what he needed to do, but it was one of those situations where he just wasn't doing it. And this is a position that I found myself in before. And so this is definitely, again, more of like a ranting style video and kind of giving some ideas of how to kind of trick your brain. Because sometimes I feel like you need to kind of trick yourself a little bit in order to actually do what you need to do. But the point is I said, well, let's think about it this way, okay? If you know that you need to make ads, which most of you who are trying to find new media buying hacks to do this kind of stuff, I made a video recently about this, like you just need to focus on creative. So that's what you need to do. But what if I told you that, okay, hey, listen, I'm going to pay you $100,000 to make 100 ad creatives. Most of you would say, yeah, obviously I do that. And again, if you're at more scale, if I said, hey, I'll pay you $10 million to make 1,000 ad creatives, maybe you'll do that as well. But my point is that I could pay you $100,000 to make 100 ad creatives or 1,000 ad creatives. And essentially what that does is, if you break it down, you make basically about $1,000 per ad creative. And ideally, one of those 100 ad creatives actually becomes a winner. And I'm talking about ad creatives that are done with intent. And again, this is just an analogy to kind of trick your brain a little bit. You know, one of those should ideally become an ad that should be able to make you 6 figures. Even if you just make one ad that spends 30 grand a month at a 2x ROAS, right? Or 2.5x ROAS, and that makes you 70K back or 75 or 80K back or whatever it is, and say that ad runs for 2 to 3 months, like that should be able to make you close to $100,000. All you had to do was just make 100 ads and one of them hit. And so my point of this is that I believe it was actually Termozy that said this, that a lot of the times, like we don't understand the upside that exists because we just can't see it yet. And the truth is that you might not get paid $100,000 to make 100 ads ever, right? Like you might make 100 ads and still be at $0. And for a lot of you that are like early on in your journey, that's probably going to happen. You might need to make 1,000 ads before you actually make your first $100,000. But even then, gamify it down. It's like, well, you're making $100 an ad, right? So it's like, just keep making ads. Every day that you make ads, you keep making money. Now you might not get paid that money up front, but you will get paid to you at some point. And so it's a really great way to just kind of trick your mind. And going back to my point about what Hermosi said is like, you might not make $100,000. You actually might make $1 million. Like you might be able to create an ad that doesn't spend 30K per month. It spends 30K per week or 30K per day. For one of our brands, I think we're at batch number 90 or something like that. So we haven't even made 100 concepts for them yet. And we've already been able to add $40,000 a day in spend to their ad account. We're not even at batch 100, but we've added $1.2 million in spend, or are on track to, and on top of that, do so profitably. And so think about the amount of money that we're making, and we haven't even made 100 concepts yet, right? Like it's crazy.